Hello there guys, welcome back once again to From the Ash. Good to have you here for another video. You find me in a little bit of a rush. I'm going to get my hair cut because, as you can see from the mop, the mullet, the Chris Waddle, if you will, that I've got on my head, it needs doing. My beard needed doing as well, but they didn't have time to do my beard today in my usual place. I'm just getting the hair done. I shall have to take care of the beard myself, but I'm very late. There was some bad traffic on the way over to Cheltenham, which is where I am now, so I'll catch up with you guys afterwards. Gonna get my hair done. There we go, look at that. That looks a lot better. The normal Ash is back. Not gonna be needing the hat quite as much anymore, because that was the thing, you see. The hat covers up a multitude of sins on the top of the head. Shout out to Libertine Barbers in Cheltenham. They always do a good job. Well, that was a first. I was just walking along there from the barber shop where I get my hair done. I was just crossing the road and I had to stop at the lights, and the car slowed down near me and mouthed to me, "From the Ash," and he just gave me the thumbs up and then drove on. But it wasn't somebody I knew, so that's the first time since I've been doing this channel that somebody has recognized me. So there you go, bit of a milestone, I guess. Not that that's of course why you do it, but if somebody you don't know recognizes you on the street, then it means people are watching, so that's good. And it's a good opportunity actually to say thank you so much to everybody who does watch this channel. You guys are still watching in such huge numbers, and honestly it's mind-blowing to me that people want to watch me and find out what I'm up to and stuff, so thank you so much. What this channel always boils down to for me is I like making videos, I like making, you know, content for you guys to watch, videos particularly, and you know, I'll keep doing that. Life is a little busier at the moment, that's for sure, but my passion for filmmaking and video making and content making is still very much there. So From the Ash is going nowhere, but it's, you know, the only reason it's still here is because of you guys, so thank you so much for being here and for watching my content. I really do appreciate it. Now what I need to do is drive back to Gloucester, drive home. I need to get some washer fluid for the window for the car, because look at the filth that is this window. You probably can't see it so well on camera. You can see it, the whole window is just covered in like the sort of, there you go, you can see it a bit better just there. It's covered in like this salty sort of grimness from the road, and I've run out of washer fluid, so I'm gonna have to nip and get some. But what do you think of the hair, by the way? I think he did a pretty good job. I've never had this particular guy before, but it looks good. Ow, cut my finger on my hair. It's too sharp. You gotta be able to laugh at your own jokes, guys, these days. Let's get back to Gloucester, let's get this window cleaned, and let's get on with the video. I do apologise for not having been around very much recently and there not being as many videos as normal. I am very close to completing my degree. I have just started a new job. Everything's been going on, but the good news is once all that's done, I do intend on getting back on to my sort of regular upload schedule, if you will. So the normalness of From the Ash is coming back, so stick with me. I promise I'm coming back soon. I'm going to upload once a week until, well, about once a week until then. If I can do 2 a week, I will. But it's just been busy. I haven't really had time to do anything other than sit at my laptop, write essays and work. But yeah, it's good. It's all good stuff. So, you know, plenty to be smiling about. I'm going away soon as well to study in London for a week, so there'll be plenty of videos coming from that trip. But other than that, life's been okay. It's been, like I say, really busy. What have I done of note? Oh, I went and did a bit of laser tag recently.
Finally got it.
Mate, it's great up here. Come on, we can work together. Did well in the first game. Second game, the less said about that the better. Earlier today it snowed for a couple of minutes. Well, I say a couple of minutes, about 30 seconds. Look at that, guys. Global warming or what? This little Joe, it's literally stopped. There we go, look at that. can actually see out of my window before. I mean, probably doesn't look any different to you, but to me, that is a world of difference, a world of difference. Also treated myself to one of these bad boys. Remember these? Back in the day, Frige. Is it Frige? When I was a kid, I used to call them Fruji. But it's F-R-I-J-J, Fridge. Fridge. Are they called Fridge milkshakes? They're good anyway, whatever they're called. This one, chocolate fudge brownie flavour, was always my favourite. Saw it there and I was like, you know what? Oh. Tastes exactly the same. There's some things that just taste the same as when they did, you know, when you had them as a kid, and that is one of them. Anyway, I've done what I needed to do. Hair's cut, windows clean. Let's get home. The lines are going to close. You call 09068 7825. Right when I'm about to start vlogging, Joe calls me. Hello, you alright? Nine till 10. Yeah, that's fine, no problem. That's fine. No, I won't use it, don't worry, I'll stay off it. Bye, bye. That was Joe letting me know that she's going to be using our Spotify at work today. The other day I think she tried to use it in a lesson and I was already listening to something, so she ended up with my music coming through her speaker in the school. So that didn't work out so well. But anyway, so next day I'm here in the kitchen making myself a morning coffee. The time is 8:30, so it's bright and early. We were up bright and early this morning. Friday is one of the days that Joe is extremely busy, which leaves me with the flat to myself, which sounds good, and it is nice to, you know, it's always nice to have the place to yourself, isn't it? But I am going to be pretty busy today. I've got a presentation that I've got to do next week in London. It's almost like they said it's the equivalent of like the Americans at university doing finals. This is what I've got to do, so it's like a presentation talking about what I'm going to do next with my degree, because obviously I've been studying theology, which is something that you can, you know, really sort of put into practice in a number of different ways, and everyone keeps asking me what I'm going to do next, and so I've got to do this presentation to tell everyone else what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'll make that presentation into a YouTube video or something so that you guys can see it as well. Maybe, might do that, I don't know. Now, do you know what? I like coffee, and I like coffee in a cafetiere. That's normally how we make it, but sometimes you can't beat a bit of, what is it we have? Kenko. Kenko in a jar. Beautiful. I'm not a coffee snob, you see. Some people are coffee snobs and they'd be like, oh, I'm not drinking Kenko because it's not posh enough. But I don't mind it. This is the sort of stuff we normally drink. This is from a place in Bath called Colliner and Smalls, I think it is. I never know if I'm pronouncing that name right, but that's the name anyway. Oh, you guys might find this interesting actually. We don't normally go for Easter decorations in this flat, but this year we thought we'd get them out because they're in a box in the garage. And it is Easter, so we thought, you know, spring has kind of sprung now, it's getting warmer. We'll get the Easter decks out, so that's what we've done. There's not many. You know what it's like in our place. Remember Christmas, we like to go for the subtle approach. This is actually quite subtle. There's an egg there which lights up as well. So that's like an Easter egg vibe there. And then over here, we've got these eggs. There are some more that need to go in there. That looks like a basket of eggs, obviously. We've got a little bunny rabbit here. And this is my favourite one. We've got these two little Easter chicks walking along. And of course the Easter themed candle on the go. What are you guys doing for Easter? What are your Easter plans this year? We are going to be going to see Joe's family this year for Easter. But we've got lots of stuff planned in April, lots of different things going on. I've got a couple of stag do's that I'm going to be attending. One of which is for my future brother-in-law, so that's exciting. So a couple of stags to do. It's my birthday in 3 days as well. I'm getting even older every year. Much the same as you guys, I imagine. Oh, that first sip of coffee in the morning. always hits different, you know. But yeah, lots going on in April, lots of fun things. I'm trying to think out what else we're doing. We're going to be going away for my birthday for a few days, which will be nice. Joe's booked us Airbnb and booked us into a restaurant that I really like, so I'm going to be doing that. I probably won't vlog that because that's, you know, a bit of us time, you know, it's needed sometimes, and it has been so busy, as I've mentioned, that it'll be nice to just get away and not have to think about doing anything. Because although I love filming, it is you know, it's a bit of an effort to do it. You can't just go somewhere and the camera's out, you know, you have to be able to get your camera out, set it up, get the right angles, you know, etc., lighting and so on. And so I probably won't bring the camera on my birthday trip, but I am going to be going to London for a week in April for a study week. So I will bring my camera on that one because I'm going to be there by myself with very little to do other than, you know, when I'm studying, obviously. So I'll try and get some videos filmed in London as well, because I know you guys love the videos that I usually do when I go to London. And I do go to London at the moment once a week, although that is really coming to an end very, very soon. I can't believe how quickly my 3 years studying theology has gone. But it's going to be great, you know, I'm so close to the end now. And as much as I've enjoyed it, I'm looking forward to when it's over, because I've got the pressure now of these final essays. I think I've got 2 essays, 1 presentation and a dissertation left. So there's 4 things really that I've got left to do as part of this degree, and I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure. So as much as I'm going to miss it, it will be lovely, you know, when it's done as well. Oh, guys, look at this. Honestly, I've just noticed this. I've got these sliders that, hold on, I'll put them in focus for you. I've got these sliders that I wear day in, day out. There's some brand, is it Bjork or something? Some Swedish or Norwegian brand. And they're really comfortable, but I've just noticed that one's got a crack in it. And this one's got an even bigger crack in it. I mean, look at that. So annoying, because I wear these every day. So if anybody from Bjork, I think it is, or Bjork or something like this, it's a Scandinavian brand. If anybody from there is by chance, for some reason, watching this video, any chance for another pair? Because I've not had them that long, but I do wear them every day, so I am getting good use out of them. But yeah, a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Because, you know, it's just another thing to buy. Or, if, to be fair, if anybody's watching this vlog and they want to get me a birthday present, wouldn't mind another pair of these. I think they were size 10.5. But look at that, you can see it there, look at the crack there. Anyway, I've got some stuff I need to get on with, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I need to prepare this presentation I've got to do on Monday, which, you know, I haven't done a presentation per se in years, so this is going to be very interesting. I really feel like I need to over prepare on this one. I'm going to go PowerPoint, I'm going to go video clips, I'm going to have a script to read out, I'm going all out. And I'll let you know in one of my videos from London how the presentation went, because yeah, it's not I wouldn't say it's my favourite thing to do. I'm alright talking on camera, and I used to, well, I say used to, I still would love to do more of it, lead in worship. I'm happy singing in front of people. When it comes to like church, you know, I'll sing in a church anytime. You know, I'm not talking like karaoke. In fact, do you know what? I've never done karaoke. I don't think that sort of setting, like a performance setting, is very me. But in a church, in theory, nobody's looking at you, are they? They're looking at the Lord. So, you know, the pressure's off. But anyway, where was I going with this? I don't know, I'm rambling a little bit now. Oh, presentation. Got to go and work on my presentation. This is the title of my presentation. What does the gospel mean for my context? That's what I'm going to be doing it on. And it needs to be 15 minutes. And I've just done it. And it's 9 minutes 53. So there's work to be done still. I need to get it up to 15 minutes. Particularly because if it's under 15 minutes, they will ask you questions about your presentation for the remainder of the time. So I don't want to be asked questions. I'd rather just say what I have to say and be done. So I need to do a little bit more on this presentation. But that's why in that time lapse I was flailing my arms around a lot. You probably notice this when I talk. I use my arms a lot to communicate, and that was me practicing the presentation. So there was a lot of flailing going on. Right, it's a lot later in the day now. I would say the presentation is now done. So I'm gonna stop there because I think you could nitpick and you can, you know, do all these little bits, but actually you need to get to a point where you're like, I think that's about as done as it's gonna be. And that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna stop doing my presentation now, and I'm actually gonna go and play five-a-side tonight. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it because the numbers filled up pretty quick this week and there wasn't space for me, but it turns out they have got space for me, so I'm gonna go along. I might take my GoPro because I don't use my GoPro that often. It's more of a summer accessory, I feel, the GoPro, because you use it in the water and when you go on hikes and things. But I thought tonight I'll wear it and you can kind of get a bit of a, you know, point of view during my five-a-side. I thought that might be quite an interesting use. You know, may as well use it seeing as I've got it. So gonna take the GoPro to five-a-side. Let's go play. Right, there we go, shirt on, ready to play some five-a-side. But before I do, I've got to keep my voice down, by the way, because Joe's teaching violin in the next room. But before I go and play, I'm gonna watch the World Cup draw. World Cup this year is taking place in December, which is going to be a little different, or November and December I think it is, but the draw for who we're going to play in the World Cup, because England have obviously qualified and they're in the top pot of seeds, and we're going to find out who they're going to play today, because the draw is right now and it's being hosted by Jermaine Genus. There he is, Jermaine Genus, from the One Show to this, hosting the World Cup draw. Can you believe it? Tell you what, they really do drag this thing out. I have been watching this now for 20 minutes. They said, oh, it starts at 5:30. So I've been sat here for 20 minutes and they've just been introducing people and showing video montages. So FIFA tell you to be there at 5:30, get there about 6 and you'll be right on time. Oh, well, there we go. England in Group B, there we go. And they will play against... Oh, England versus Iran. Our first game of the World Cup will be against Iran. Iran also in the same group as the USA. Is there any tension there anymore? I don't know, could be interesting. Anyway, something to watch out for. That is very, very tasty. So if they get through, we could play Scotland or we could play Wales, and we are playing the USA. So that, oh my gosh, that I'm happy with it. I think England will be okay in that group. Oh, some tasty games in there, some tasty games in there. So there we go, from the World Cup in Qatar to some five-a-side in Brockworth. Let's go. Through the middle, boys. Play, buddy. So much fun, pal. Nice one, cheers. Game, John. Yeah, sorry about taking you out. That's good game. Hey, mate. Keep up with you. It's annoying. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Just a bit of a day in the life type video today, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, always helps, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lots of videos coming up soon that I think you'll enjoy. I've got a week in London, so I'm going to be doing some good videos there, so do subscribe for that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.